Hello everyone, it is Ken Chrysler here, and welcome to another episode of CTL. We're kicking things off with the 24/7 title match. That's right. And who's going to be the opponent for Devin? We're about to find out. It was random this time. We've been doing that for the last few weeks, and we'll see who it is. So it's about to reveal now. And Devin's ready for battle. I mean, Devin had a really good title defense, and it's going to be a great match because it's former GM Styles. That's right. So Devin versus Styles tonight to kick things off. 2 out of 3 falls and 24/7 title. So Devin's got his hands full tonight. And if he can win tonight, he will have the record for the longest 24/7 run, which is not good because it's only been one. Only one title defense. That's the record right now. One title defense, and that's actually pretty sad. But anyway, we're going to have some crazy matchups here tonight. We're going to have the Extreme Rules match, which will determine who faces Darkness at SummerSlam. And then we're going to have the #1 contender for the CTL title. That will be a 6-man. So the Extreme Rules is actually on a normal momentum, so it's not going to be as long as the 6-man, but the 6-man's definitely probably going to be one of the longest of the night. But this match is going to be killer for sure. Styles could really use a title. He's good and all, and he's had his time on here, but here lately he hasn't won a lot of matches, so this is a good opportunity for him. And we also don't know what Clifford's going to say tonight because he's going to get main event promo. So big night tonight, and the road to SummerSlam has officially kicked off, and I'm telling you, I don't know if CTL is going to make it to SummerSlam if, whatever happens with the other brand, because that might have been one of the craziest episodes, and they're thinking that the episode 10 is going to even be crazier. So I'm scared. I think everyone's terrified. Everyone is keeping their thoughts and prayers for the people that are stranded at SummerSlam, a bunch of fans who got unlucky, wrong place, wrong time, and I don't know what's going to go down. But the next few weeks are going to be crucial for both brands, so it's going to be a build-up. More for the other brand than this one, but still. So Devin and Styles, and oh wow, the barricade broke that way? Wow, that was an odd way to break the barricade. Very odd there. And I'm telling you, it was pouring the rain outside. Crazy rain. And I got my suit all wet. My hair's all wet. I look like, unprofessional. I look unprofessional. And a couple people in the locker room, I want to call them out. It's not the wrestlers. It's a couple people backstage, the sound people and the camera people, the interns, all of them. You know what they have the audacity to tell me? They have the audacity to tell me that I need to have an umbrella. Who do you all think you are? I'm tough. I was built for this. I don't need no sissy umbrella. Okay? I just want all you all in the locker room. It's the sound production, not the tough guys. The tough guys get in this ring. It's the nerdy sound production and the camera people. They're all trying to tell me how to live my life, and I just want to tell you all that I will walk in the rain without an umbrella, without a jacket. I'm tough, and I'm allowed to do that. When you're tough, you're allowed to do stuff like that. Of course, they're not tough. That if one drop of rain comes in, they want to call off work. So I don't want to hear it. And Devin and Styles having a battle here. I'm a little mad. They got, they get snarky with me. I don't like that. I don't like when they get snarky. They think they know it all. And they need to understand I'm a former tag team champion. I'm also a future United States champion. So I don't want to hear that. Sissy umbrella. Like I need one. And look at Devin there with some shots there to the back of head of Styles. And Devin and Styles are having a battle. Oh, man, and Styles just used that knee. Devin took a shot to the head there. Brutal shot. And oh, wow. Brutal shot there by Styles. And Styles is going to give him a run for his money. This is going to be one of the toughest fights that he's participated in, especially this year. And almost got a point. And we've told you all that the 24/7 title, talk about title defenses. One defense is the record. If Devin wins tonight, he breaks the record, if that is a record for this year. I mean, that's a terrible record to have. Nobody seems to be able to defend this title past one title defense. Even some of the best people can't do it, and it's hard to do. It's hard to keep this title. It's extremely hard. It's harder than it was before. And look at Styles. Some shots there with some good kicks. And yeah, barricade's already broken. A lot of damage has been done. And we're only into match one. It's going to be one crazy night. So I hope you all enjoy it. The second match isn't going to be as long as it should be, because we can't just go on forever. We got to have a little bit of story at the end. And sometimes you get like, if you do some of these matches, if you do them long enough, they can take up to 20 some minutes, which is crazy. And Devin going for the pin, and a kick out there by Styles. So we had to put one on normal momentum, so it will be shorter. Probably not that much shorter, but the main event is going to be on a slow momentum, making it longer, making it stretch out more. And that's what you always want to do, that with the main event or a singles fight. Singles fight's really important to do that also. It just makes it more competitive and more fun. And Styles going for the pin. And a kick out there by Devin. So Devin and Styles putting on a show to kick things off. And you got to be wondering, what is Clifford thinking? What is going on in the mind of Welch right now? Because Plum right now is the champion. And they do not like that. They already don't like the 24/7 champion. And they definitely don't like his tag partner. And of course, those two don't like the Stock Boys. So it's been pretty crazy around here. And things are getting heated. Tension is getting heated. And they talk about a revolution. But the problem is the other subs do not want to get on board. They want to play Sweden. And that's what they've been doing. And it gets them opportunities. You know, they don't get caught in the mix of the war that's been going on between these two. But some people have been forced to be caught in the middle of it. And a lot of people are playing Sweden right now. And I think eventually they're going to have to pick a side. You can't play Sweden forever. They're playing neutral. They don't want to be a part of the fight. They just want to come and get their paycheck. And I get what they mean, but eventually you're going to have to pick a side. And, of course, DJ's already said that you're all not allowed on the Essentials team. So, who knows what's going to happen. But it's definitely getting out of control. Tension is rising. And Devin going for a pin here. And a kick out there by Styles. Look at Devin. Devin's got a great moveset, but so does Styles. They both have an excellent moveset, and that's what's going to make this matchup very special here. And look at this. Devin, it looks like he's about to pitch a baseball, and good counter there by Styles, and that is a key count, a big count that he needed. Now going for a submission, and what a night it has been to kick things off. Oh my goodness, chair shots, brutal chair shot there by Devin, and Devin gonna try to get a point out of that chair shot. And barely. Styles manages to get out of that. That was really close though. And look at that. And that's just amazing, especially at Devin's size. You know, if he was a cruiserweight, that would be different, but to pull that move off at that size is just so crazy. Still no points. And look at Styles there. That time miss is big. And Devin with some combos. And look at that slam there. And Styles definitely ate that one for sure. And wow, what a chair shot. And look at Devin. And Devin missed that one. I think he missed it before maybe. And that one's a hard one to pull off. And Styles is going to take advantage of that miss. And Styles going for the pin. And a kick out there by Devin. Some big strikes there. And look at that athleticism. Amazing by Styles. Some amazing move there. And now going for more weapons here. And we'll see what happens here. And just launching that chair didn't affect Devin at all. And we knew this was going to be a brutal fight. We've had some major counters too. Both guys have had some major counters in this. Some surprising ones that even surprised me. And still no points, which is just crazy. And Styles just got a stick broken over his head. And this does not look good. And there you go. There's your first point. And Devin scores the first point there. And look at Devin slamming Styles. And, he missed again. I think that's the second time. So the first time, he missed that once. I think he missed another one maybe. I'm not for sure. I forgot. But that move, you just fall. When you fall, It is not good. And Styles just, he keeps on taking advantage every time Devin misses the high-flying move. And will Styles get a point here? And he does. And that was that knee to the head. Deadly knee. And now it is 1-1. So we got a match. Very competitive one. And this is what we love to see. We love to see stuff like this. And look at Styles just hitting Devin with everything, including a sweep. That's something you don't see usually. And of course that chair drop, that was just 2K there for you. Oh, and the fire used right in Styles' eyes, and that trickery. Oh, may have blinded Styles for a few seconds there. And Devin's going to take advantage of that. Styles just lands right on the chair. So next fall wins, and Devin definitely is getting a fight. And I expected this. I mean, Styles has a unique moveset, and Devin making a big taunt there. There is just broken sticks everywhere. This is, Devin's going to go for the steps, and I hate the steps. I just hate the steps. I wish people would stop using the steps and stop using the ladder. Those are the two ones that I get sick and tired of because they're never used properly. Nobody can ever perfect it. And Styles, oh my goodness, and wow, Devin's actually picking them back up. Usually they just drop them, and oh my goodness, and oh, and a brutal hit to the head. Brutal hit to the head, and Devin going for a pin after that stair shot, and unbelievable. Someone actually used the steps correctly and won. So Devin breaks the record, which wasn't really a big record, but that makes 2 title defenses. 2 title defenses that Devin has. And now it is time for our number 1 contender for the Hardcore title. And whoever wins this is going to face Darkness. By the way, if you didn't see Clash at the Castle, Darkness did return. And boy, was it awesome. It was awesome. He made one of the biggest comebacks. And we never knew if he would be a part of this brand. He wasn't always a fan of this brand. He wasn't always a fan of this brand. And by the way, this is on normal momentum, so if someone gets eliminated quickly, that's why. It's not because you're not good enough. So always believe in yourself. Always believe in yourself. But one of these 5 is going to take on Darkness at SummerSlam. And of course it will be Extreme Rules in this match and the match against Darkness. Of course, we got that 6-man later tonight. The winner will take on Plum at SummerSlam. So a lot is at stake here tonight. This is a big night. Either it's a title match or a number 1 contender. And of course, Devin retaining this week. He still has 2 more weeks to go. So who knows if he'll have it at SummerSlam. Because, I mean, he did retain tonight. So he has the record for this year, which is 2, which is kind of sad because people haven't been able to defend it, or they've defended it once. And he's defended it twice now, so he has the record of 2 right now. He may lose next week. He may not lose until the end of the year. We don't know. But it's hard to retain that title. It's one of the hardest because you're in action every single week. So you do get a spot, but you also probably get a short, long reign. just depending on how good you do. We've had a couple 24/7s in the past that lasted a little bit, but still, it's extremely hard to do. And of course, we had to bring the Hardcore title back in, and Darkness with a great performance at Clash at the Castle, making his big comeback. Oh my goodness, and Luke Razorblade. And you know Luke Razorblade and Nakata, I believe had a little rivalry going on before. I know Okada and Christopher had one, but these two have had one kind of also in the past. And look at the F5. What a delivery by Okada, who is the former champion, by the way. So he doesn't get to be part of the main event because we don't like rematch clauses. But he does get to be a part of this Hardcore match. So he has an opportunity to get back in the title picture. And what a clothesline there. I believe that's Hacksaw. And he was a newcomer this year. We haven't seen a lot from him, but he's going to get an opportunity here tonight. And he came from the community. So we'll see what he can do. And we got Iron Taylor in here, Luther in here. Some really good, some former champions. Iron Taylor, of course, former champion. Luke Razorblade. Luther's a former tag champion. It's only the new guy that hasn't had really a title yet. And Luther's the first one out. And what a counter there by Iron Taylor. Wow, what a move. Very calculated move there. Good counter. And then that dive off the ropes. Just amazing. And Okada. Oh my goodness. Okada's now. And wow, that could have been a pin, but I don't know what happened. Something happened. I think where he got hit, it caused the breakup. I don't think it would have been enough, but still. And we are down to 4 here. Luther got eliminated quickly. It is on normal momentum, so just keep that in mind. And look here. Okada with the elimination. Eliminates one of the rookies for this season. And now we are down to 3. All former champions. So all 3 of these guys, they're kind of, the contendership they're going for is, they've held the main titles. So this is kind of, below their pay grade. And Okada eliminates Iron Taylor. So, of course, those two battled before. Okada's battled a lot of people. Luke Razorblade, though, it's down to him and Okada, and I think these two are familiar with one another pretty good. I believe, didn't Okada beat Luke Razorblade before? I think he did. I lose my memory. You guys know everything. And people criticize me in the back also, saying that, well, you should know it. You commentated it. Well, I don't have the greatest memory in the world, okay? I don't have a photographic memory. I'm not like the guy off a Psych. So give me a break. I don't remember things always. But it's always the things that I don't want to remember that I remember, like Paul Weiss's miracle wins. I can never get those out of my head because they're miracles. Let's just face the facts. We haven't seen him in a while. I wonder if he's going to sign with the other brand or if he's done for the year. Or I don't know what's going on with him and his contract. Clifford could care less probably. He probably fired and we didn't know about it. And we also didn't care. Let's just be honest. And look at Luke Razorblade. Oh, man, what I believe that's a future shock DDT there to Okada. And Okada kicks out. So this is going to be a fight between these two. One of these guys will face off with Darkness. And no matter who it is, Darkness is going to face off with the former CTL champion. No matter who it is. And Okada with a nice clothesline. And, pulls that arm. And Okada will pick you apart slowly. That's one of his strategies. And it is a crazy strategy to have. And it's all going to come down to one of these two. And Okada's got the steps. We saw him use, they've been using the steps correctly, which is just insane. Of course they do it every time I criticize it. That's how I get them. You know, I jinx it. I say you're not going to use the steps correctly, and then they do. And Luke Razorblade just dropped Okada on his head. Could this be it? And Okada still has some left in the tank. He is just amazing. He is a king of resiliency. The fact that Plum beat him was just a miracle because he's held that title for quite some time. And we're going to see who's going to get a shot at Darkness here. No matter who it is, Darkness is going to have their hand. Oh, come on, Okada. I know the guy in the white shirt yelled at you, but come on. And he's mad. I don't blame him. You pay front row seats just to get a couple fingers? Come on. What did he do? And Luke Razorblade made him pay. So he avenges the guy in the white shirt. Okada, apparently there was some kind of fan distraction. And Okada, flipped off the fan, and then Luke Razorblade took advantage of it. I don't know what happened between those two. Looks like that fan's happy, though. And Luke Razorblade with an excellent win. It will be him versus Darkness. And one of these six is going to face off with Plum. So DJ, William, Marcus, Dan, Judd, John. Got some of the OGs here also. Of course, DJ representing the Essentials. And we got some other people that could really use a shot, like Marcus, like William, John, Judd. Judd's gotten close to the belt. He won the Royal Rumble last year and was defeated by Okada. So he got really close to the belt. So far, we've established one match for SummerSlam. It's going to be Darkness versus Luke Razorblade. But who's going to join the matchups? Who's going to face off with Plum? And look at Judd there. What a takedown there. And this is elimination, falls count anywhere. It is on a slow momentum. So it is going to last longer than the second matchup. We could have put the second matchup on a slow momentum, but we can't have 20-minute matches each. We just can't. You know, the first match was long enough, too. We try not to go over an hour. It happens all the time. But our goal is to never go over an hour and never to go under 40 minutes. That's the goal of every single episode. We like 45. 45 is the perfect. 45 to 55 is perfect. But sometimes it goes over. It never goes under usually. It's very rare. I mean, it's maybe happened once or twice, but in the past couple years. But we try to give you like an hour show, you know, minus the commercials. And some people say, well, how about the ads in the beginning? Don't skip them. Help us out. Help us out. You got the premiere clock. Come on. Help us out. We can use another dime or a quarter every once in a while. Helps pay our bills. You know, you got the sewage bill. That's what it covers. Hey, it is what it is. So these 6, it is Falls Count Anywhere on this. Elimination. And all these would be great matchups. Of course, we still have to determine the tag titles. Someone's going to have to step up, but we wanted to get the 1v1s out of the way first. Because you can always establish tags, but we don't want to like have people go for multiple titles. Like, let's say that we had the tag, but well, if we have the tag, you don't have an opportunity at the singles. So, if we get the singles out of the way, whoever doesn't get the singles can have an opportunity at the tag. That's how we do things. And we may have to put some tags together. There's 2 people that there won't be a rematch clause for the Iron Stock. So it's going to have to be 2 other people against the Stock Boys. And I know a lot of people want that opportunity because they hate the Stock Boys. And look there, a pin and a kick out there. Oh man, Judd with a vicious hit. And of course we may have an essential battle. So, but it's kind of hard to do with the Stock Boys being the tag champions. So if it was like the Stock Boys and, I mean, we could still, it's still possibility. And you know the Essentials are going to add another person. You know, they got Gory X, they got DJ, they got the Stock Boys. There's one more spot for a stable. So who is it going to be? And we got a pin going on and a kick out there by Judd. Look at Marcus here. Oh, Judd just landed, I believe, right on a chair. What a brutal hit. And Judd's going to feel that one. He gets right back up from it. Sometimes, it just gives you, the pain gives you an adrenaline rush. That's what it does sometimes, I think. Oh, and Dan throwing some fire in DJ's face. That's real nice. I don't know. I think we need to have a meeting with Clifford because the fire is just... When did we start using fire? Okay? What is this? It's like we're shooting fireballs out of our hands now. We're not Street Fighter. We're not Mortal Kombat. I don't want to get back to those days because you all know my story. You know my history. I used to, back when I came from nothing. And it took me a while to work my way up in commentating. And I used to commentate for Mortal Kombat, and those are the dog days. Those are the dog days. Those are the tough days for sure. You have to fight for your spot there, and I'm telling you, it's hard. It's a hard job. With the spinal tears, with the heart removals, all that stuff. That is difficult. And it's not good for your mental health. I had to be in therapy because of Mortal Kombat. When I served my time there, and Dan's been eliminated, so we are down to 5 now. But yeah, it's tough. And I told you my story about Ermac. So that was one of the worst days of my life. One of the worst days of my career. But you have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere, and I was never ashamed of it, and it was really good on my resume. It still is good on my resume. It's like, how did you do it? How did you commentate for Mortal Kombat right out of college? Well, it was tough, but I did it. I got through it, and it took a toll on my mental health, but I got through it, and now I'm built for anything at this point, so... I did work for Virtual Fighter 5, but I got fired. I got fired on that one because I told the main guy he looked like Ryu. And they didn't appreciate that. So they did get rid of me there. They canned me there because I just told him the truth. I said, you look like a knockoff of Ryu. What are you doing, buddy? And they were like, out the door. Out the door. You can't say stuff like that. Hey, some people just can't handle the truth. He is a knockoff of Ryu. He looks like it. And look at DJ here. Oh, wow. And another kick out. And DJ going for the pin. Of course, DJ is going to try to take out as many subs as possible. That's his goal. Even if he can't win this fight, he's going to try to take out as many as possible. And a kick out there by DJ. We are down to 5. Dan's the only one that's been eliminated. And it will be one of these 5 that takes on Plum. We're already at 4.5 stars, so that's amazing. Look at John going for the pin here, trying to eliminate William, and William's still in it. And a good roll-up on Marcus. And he gets out of that somehow. And boy, this has just been hectic. All 5 of these guys really want a shot at the CTL title. Oh man, and look at that submission, and DJ gets right out of it. The leg submissions, really not effective. And DJ's gonna make William pay. Oh man, right on the barricade. Oh my goodness. And look at DJ going for the pin. And he eliminates Judd. So I bet you he's loving this. We are down to 4 officially. It's going to be one of these 4. I don't think any of these 4 have had a shot in a while. I'm trying to think of when Marcus had his last shot. I think it's been a little while since he's had one. I don't think he... I forgot who... Oh, it was, at Backlash, it was Iron Taylor versus Okada. And then at Clash, it was Plum versus Okada. So he hasn't had a shot since 23. And Marcus is down. He's trying to get to John, but I think I don't know what happened there. And he still has a chance to get that point. And a kick out there. Wow. He almost had it. And DJ going for a pin here. And a kick out there by William. Williams hanging one also. He's taking some damage, and he's still in it. And we're officially at 5 stars. Oh, what a DDT there by Marcus. And now Marcus going after DJ. And William stepped in. And that's where you talk about being neutral. You know, Marcus had a great move he was about to apply on DJ. And William just didn't care. I think he just wants the title. He's not trying to do this war that's going on. A bunch of people just want a title shot and a paycheck. They could care less about, targeting DJ or any of the other essentials. And then some of them hate the essentials. And William going for a pin. And another kick out. Wow. These 4 have just been crazy. And DJ with that chair shot to the head. And he is punishing these subs. Oh my goodness. And John finally got a hold of him. I don't know what William was doing there. I don't know what that was. And look at John. Oh, my goodness. He threw Marcus in the air. Oh, my goodness. Wow. And Marcus has been eliminated, and Marcus has to be upset about that because he had an opportunity to get rid of John in this. And I don't know what happened there. I don't know if he landed the wrong way or if 2K, it's probably 2K's fault because they just, for some reason, have something against him. But he just could not get to the pin. Usually they crawl to that pin and get that point. And he couldn't get John out. And William does get rid of John. So we are down to 2, and DJ just big booted William when he least expected it. And we are down to 2 here. One of these two will face off with Plum. And it will be DJ. Oh my goodness. So DJ is getting the opportunity of a lifetime. We still have the main event promo tonight. But oh my goodness. DJ is going to get a shot at the CTL title. He is going to go 1v1 with Plum at SummerSlam. Unbelievable. Wow. And it is now time for our main event promo. And we are going to see, here's the Essentials. Of course they're here. Clifford, Gory X, everybody but DJ, who just got out of a hectic match and won the #1 contendership, by the way. So that was crazy. And Clifford and Gory X are here. And the Stock Boys also, tag team champions. And we're about to hear from Clifford as he responds to what happened at Clash at the Castle. Hello everyone, my name is Clifford Welch, and I am the general manager of CTL. And I want to first of all thank our good old buddy DJ, our greatest ally, for winning that match. And hopefully he can defeat the fraud champion Plum. Because, let's just face it, DJ's way better than you. He just proved why he was the best of all the subs. And I just want to make some things clear. The Stock Boys have proved their worth of why they're the greatest tag team of all time. However, Jack did lose his second match at Clash at the Castle for one reason and one reason only. It's because he had back-to-back matches. The interns did not book the matches correctly. So I had a talk with them, and unfortunately, they were both fired. As for Devin versus Gory, Gory still has a lot to prove. Devin got lucky. Let's just say that. But at SummerSlam, the Essentials will stand tall. We will win. And we will take the CTL title from that fraud of a champion. But first, we need to establish something. We got rid of loser Paul Weiss and sent him back where he belongs. However, we picked up somebody along the way as a trade. The newest member of the Essentials. And I think he's going to add a lot to our faction. And I think you all are definitely going to love who we recruited. And who's our newest member? Wait a second. Oh, no. No! Oh, this is terrible. Oh, and he brought 3 girlfriends this time. Great. Daniel the D is officially essential. Oh, my goodness. And if you thought it was bad already, it just got worse. Unbelievable. And you know why he's here? Because he's an FLH reject. That's why. That's why he's here. This is just horrible. And you know he's going to run his mouth. I can already tell you that one. Hello, CTL. Little League Baseball. You know I came from the major leagues, right? My name is Daniel the D. And the D stands for Dangerously Essential. And I am officially essential. And I can't thank Clifford, DJ, the Stock Boys, and Gory X enough for this promotion. I was too good for the other brand, obviously. Now, I just want to make things clear. First of all, from the time I got to the parking lot to the time I got to this ring, I picked up 3 girlfriends. 3 girlfriends. I got 3 new girlfriends. All beautiful women. And that makes it official. That's 3 more than all of you subs have. But I am going to bring a new charm to this group. We are going to humiliate the subs every single week, as they should be humiliated. And at SummerSlam, the Stock Boys will retain their tag team titles. And DJ will be your new CTL champion. So the next couple weeks, let's have some fun before we terrorize you at SummerSlam.